Good evening from Washington. I'm still reporting on the economy. Many in the Libertarian Party have just assumed that Gary Johnson would be the nominee of the party this cycle. But that was before last Saturday night. The scene was the Florida State Libertarian Convention presidential debate. Johnson, a minor Republican candidate who only got into 2 candidate debates as a Republican, was polling less than 1% when he got out of the Republican race and suddenly proclaimed himself a lifetime libertarian and blew into our race, spending money like has never been seen before. It has worked well in the past. He won the Manhattan straw poll by a large margin where I had virtually no organization. But in Florida, the LP got a fresh look at who this millionaire Republican really is.
I'm asked, what about criminal prosecution of those on Wall Street? You know what? It's probably because none of them committed any crimes, 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 none of them committed any crimes. They just made some incredibly bad decisions that should have been rewarded with them going broke, not us bailing them out, which I'm absolutely outraged over and the fact that they're getting bonuses right now.
How many remember the Three Stooges? Okay, crashes are caused by just one thing, and that's bubbles. Bubbles are caused by just one thing, and that's by banks being in complete and total control of the quantity of the American monetary system, in complete contradiction to the U.S. Constitution. Secondly, mortgages were sliced and diced, and they were sold multiple times. The same mortgage simultaneously was sold in multiple arenas. This is clear-cut fraud, clear-cut theft, and it needs to be prosecuted to the full extent of the law. This notion that they just made a bunch of mistakes is nonsense. These were criminal acts that continue to this very day.
So why is Governor Johnson seemingly ignorant of the fraud and thievery surrounding the mortgage crisis? Well, let's take a look at this. At the end of October 2011, the Republican Johnson for President campaign, according to his Federal Election Commission report, was $240,000 in debt. On December 20th, 2011, Johnson dropped out of the Republican race, and 8 days later he entered the Libertarian race 10 weeks after I did. At the end of January, Johnson had to file his year-end campaign report. Guess what? He had still not retired all of his debt, which still stood at over $203,000. The questions libertarians are asking themselves is, will Johnson be expecting a bailout from the Libertarian Party? Or will he go borrow money from, guess what, bankers? We'll see if a big donation from J.P. Morgan or Goldman Sachs turns up at the next reporting. Stay tuned. Either way, this doesn't sit well with the Libertarian rank and file. This is from a candidate whose campaign cornerstone is balancing the federal budget in his first year in office when he can't even balance his own campaign budget.
3 promises as President of the United States. I promise to submit a balanced budget to Congress in the year 2013.
Stay tuned. There's plenty more concerning candidate Johnson coming down the pipeline. I'm still reporting from Washington. Good evening.